on trying to find out
exactly
how stupid you are.
no about molecules, about the work, the atmosphere, or about how rocks are made. Archaeological findings that also work. You know, like this is all from this all stems from the belief in God. The belief of the unknowing allows you to continue working, Johnny.
The belief of the unknowing allows you
Yes,
to work.
ma'am.
That doesn't even make any sense.
So why do you think we have all these innovative people? Like everybody is working together.
Well, it's not because of your belief in God.
It is because of
because
God.
of belief in
Well, how can we work together without understanding each other?
It's
Huh?
because of
Hey, Johnny,
What
how
are you
can we work
talking
together?
about?
Why? How can we work together without knowing each other's language?
No, what are you talking? You
So
know what?
if you know Spanish and I know English,
You
but
know
I don't
what?
know Spanish and you don't know English, we cannot work together, Johnny.
We do
We can't communicate if we don't speak the same language, Johnny.
That too is a fallacy. We do work together.
Well, how can I communicate you in grunts and moans and aha and I cannot.
All sorts of things.
No, I can't. I have to elaborate, Johnny.
Do what?
I have to elaborate. I have to explain. I have to explain my yes and no's to you, Johnny.
Yeah, those are all really cool. I don't know what you think you're accomplishing here, but you're talking about nothing.
I'm just hungry, Johnny.
Welcome back to another episode of Low IQ Dumb People Talking About
I got
Nothing.
milk for you.
Based in the
I'm
What
not
we're talking about.
I don't even like Captain Crunch. What's up with your white boy cereal?
Would you
Like, I like Korean cereals. Like
Are you a racist? Are we going to
yes,
establish your
yes, bro. Captain Crunch is only eaten by white people. It has no taste.
Yeah, white people? Who are white
Yes.
people?
What we're talking about is the usage of words. And the truth is that different people use words differently.
Very good statement, Steve. That's
Right.
true.
When time changes, right? The words change. People change the definition of the words upon their own whim. I don't like
Yes, exactly correct. Very
I don't
correct.
like that.
That has nothing to do with whether we use reliability when we test a working model or whether we have faith in it.
Actually, it does, Johnny. It's hammering the point home because we're really talking about one word, what it means, and how to use it, and the word is faith. We or I use it differently than you do.
Right. You do.
There you go. So that's it.
That's a good thing. But we're also talking about the word reliability, Steve, and the term usage for
I
it.
disagree, sir. I don't think anybody argued what the word reliability meant. We argued about what the word faith meant.
I wasn't saying that. I wasn't saying we were arguing about it.
1 second.
There was no disagreement in the definition of the word reliability. Is there any disagreement?
What am I supposed to do with that? What I just Googled. The word faith comes from the Latin word fides, which means trust or confidence. The term entered in the English language in mid-13th century.
Great. Trust or confidence.
Faith means confidence.
That's great.
You're not going to be able to change this, Johnny.
Who cares? I don't care about changing the way you use
So,
it.
Yeah, but Mondo, you only used half the definition from the 13th century.
well, exactly. But the word roots from fide, it's an old Latin word that you get your mid-13th century word confidence from. It's from faith. What are we
Confidence. Confidence and
But it had mostly to do with God, right, Mondo?
Yeah, bro, because faith is those things unseen, right? But it doesn't mean that faith means the unseen. It means we have confidence in the unseen. Yeah.
I know, Mondo, I know you weren't here about 15, 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, I know. I heard everything.
Oh, you heard it all. Okay, fine.
Yeah,
Then
I was having this brunch with my girl, so I couldn't talk.
So we understand the difference in reliability and faith. That's what we're at, right?
We don't accept reliability because it's not confidence.
No. What I'm saying is you do understand the difference in the two different terms.
So if you buy a vehicle straight out from the lots,
I need a
right?
straight answer from you, not an
I know, but because the thing is that you
Do
keep
you understand the
referring.
difference in these two terms?
Yes, but you keep referring to the 1,000 times we start the car. That's already after knowing the car. I want to know what happens when you don't know the car.
Yes, I'm glad you brought it up because that's what.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, you
That's
bitch.
what they
I
had
brought it
brought
up for a
about
reason.
Henry Ford.
All right, 1,000 times you start off the car, right? How about in the 2,000 times? When do you start lacking confidence?
Well, like you can lack confidence when your car starts not starting.
All right, do you have faith it's gonna start every time?
Then you can use the car faith.
We shut up. The definition.
Well, now that we're on the confidence,
Do you have faith? Do you have faith that your car will start the entire span of your lifetime? Trust that shut up, you bitch. Do you have faith that your car will start your entire lifespan? Do you? Johnny?
No, I don't have faith at all.
Wait, what do you mean you don't have faith?
No, I don't have faith at all.
One atheist said you trust your confidence. The other one says no. So how about the first time you take the car off the lot? How much faith?
Hebrew
Fuck
Israelites
you,
say
not
you're
to
not-
trust the confidence of something or something.
Hebrew Israelites say you're not a Christian. One Christian says another Christian's not a Christian. You think that's a point that gives a fuck?
Faith means if we
I don't give a
trust
shit what
confidence in
some other
someone. Benji is easily more converted into Christianity than you are, sir, because your wife cheated on you and she was a Christian.
Yeah, that is nothing.
well, now that we're talking about confidence versus reliability, I hope we can all agree that the word reliability is not a feeling word. Reliability is not a feeling word. However, confidence, more often than not, is a feeling. You can feel confident, but you can't feel reliable.
Exactly. End of point to make.
Okay, really quick, because I know reliable and dependable are kind of similar. So I just think that they're the same, right? But they're different levels of it. So for me, the way I explained it to myself while I was on mute was that reliable is you can count on it, right? Because we can rely on something. And now dependable is you can confidently rely on something. Now confident, you're sure of it without a reasonable doubt.
Cool. But see, in the context of God, is what we're talking about. And having faith is not like having faith in a buddy, having faith in a God.
You sound like children, not knowing what the definition of faith
We
is.
don't know what the definitions are.
This is fucking weird. Atheism sets us back 100 years. Fuck you.
Atheism itself
And
is
right
almost
under a fucking rock, and we're gonna trample all over you since you already dead and walking.
I've told you this 1,000 times. Atheism only deals with God belief. It's not a system. It's not your atheism does this.
Johnny,
Yeah,
just a warning real quick to everyone. Apparently I started some shit in the FLA house or whatever, so if you see a bunch of Mexicans pissed off, they said that I started a war with the Talking Apes or something like that. I didn't mean to, though.
What house?
It's all great, but we ain't gonna believe them anyway. They're gonna have to prove it.
Whose house?
We don't believe nobody. We don't believe nothing. Nobody say no way. We sitting here
Yeah, we don't
arguing.
believe nothing nobody say about y'all.
Hey,
They're gonna have to prove it.
Yep, exactly. Thank you. Words are out of my mouth.
FLA, bro.
I don't like you, Cindy. I ain't even gonna sit here and lie to you.
Yeah, Cindy's cool, bro.
Hey, yeah.
You told me the house,
Stop playing with it.
but I didn't hear it. What house was it?
3 times I said FLA.
FLA. Okay, I didn't understand you. You get mad at your kids when they ask you things over and
Bro,
over.
I throw them across the street, bro.
Don't do
Hell
that.
yeah, like, man,
You
you
know,
don't hold
you have to have patience. You have to have patience with people.
Yeah, well, I told God, I told God, you already gave me faith. My next child's gonna be named Patience.
Yeah. Anyway,
It's dangerous to harmonize the word faith with science. It's practically stupid.
Faith is useless.
I don't see a conflict with you having faith in science, as if science is equivalent to faith. It sounds really cute, but it's second lines to faith when you harmonize it with science.
Amanda, why are you always
Faith
talking about science?
is primary and science is secondary. Because of this very reason, we have a moral obligation to even pursue science with faith. Fuck you, John.
Right. Mando, how come you're always bringing up science as if you're not a product of and a user of and a benefactor of?
Bro, my father created science, you fucking pen.
Okay, but I'm just talking about you and your personal vendetta you seem to have against science.
I don't have a
As if you
vendetta.
don't engage
I don't have a vendetta. It's just that you have it up here. That's right.
This is through some recent testing by the U.S. Environmental Protection
What I'm
Agency
saying is
revealing record high levels of heavily
bring up
contaminants
science.
in
I'm sorry.
American tap water.
Listen,
I know you're bringing up.
if you want to remove faith and solely rely on science for life's
If you're trusting your
deepest
tap water because
questions,
it looks clean,
like what is more fruitful, huh?
every time you
The
fill a glass,
search
take a
for
shower,
a man's
wash your
happiness, your own
dishes,
happiness,
exposing yourself
or
and your
is it
family
more
to
fruitful
toxic
to
invisible
find
contaminants,
meaning?
poisons hiding in plain sight? The truth is, if you're spending money on bottled water,
It's just two different kinds of men, right? I'm trying to explain to you two different kinds of men. You are egotistical and you're finding happiness within yourself. I don't have this problem. I already have happiness, right? I search for the things that have meaning. If it has meaning, I dive into it. Happiness, I could do with it or I could do without it. It comes and goes.
American taps.
Okay, but I just want to know why you have this animosity towards
Your
science.
family's health.
I love
Tap the
science.
link below now before
Then
this
why do you always
program
bring it up
ends.
like it's a derogatory?
Bro, you know what's one thing I do believe that science, that, well, they didn't taught me this, right? You know what's one thing I do believe? What was it? Your eyeballs were created before your brain.
Here we go again.
Is it that?
It's not
Yeah,
genetic.
that, I believe
It's
that.
like
I believe
that's
that. That's
Did
right.
they say that it was
Sound
created
familiar?
before your
I didn't know that you said that. I didn't know. I'm so like,
Probably said it.
shut up, you stupid
Pancreatic
bitch.
insufficiency, or EPI.
I know, but I think he said
But Creon can help manage EPI.
But what was created first?
how it was created.
So the body can
What?
break down food and absorb
What
its nutrients.
developed first? Yeah, that's good. What developed first? Eyes,
Hear
the
that?
brain.
Hello.
You know, probably
With
not.
Creon,
That's crazy.
There was like
Creon
We
can
share
increase the fibrosis
we
colon
share
or
a common logical
have kidney problems.
ideology. I agree with
Calcium
that.
capsules is what causes mouth
there
irritation.
was like a
These are normal side effects of Creon.
light
Nothing can come between
That
us.
is crazy.
Savor everyday moments. Don't wait to ask your
Yeah.
doctor if Creon is right for
Well,
you.
that's the
Learn how
evolution.
abs
How
can
can
help
you
you
not
save on
believe in
Creon.
God after that?
Well, I believe in evolution. It doesn't have anything to do with God. So I don't think it was created. I think it was developed, see, over time.
Same thing. Tomatoes, tomatoes.
Well, you could say that. I'm glad you said that.
Funeral.
Yeah, but it's like evolved or created. Which one?
You
would
say get 'em, I say got 'em.
I say
You
bros,
say-
you say rules, they say roads.
Do you say evolved or do you say created?
I say evil.
You do.
And there you go, you don't believe in creating, you don't believe in God, you just say you believe in science.
I know. Why do you think I want to walk backwards? I don't like walking backwards, Johnny.
I love
I don't stumble. I don't stumble on the stumbling block that's behind me,
No,
bro.
you
I walk
just, no, but you just proved him wrong, you just proved yourself wrong, because you say you believe in evolution, but you don't, but God doesn't believe in evolution, because God believes in creation, so evolution is science.
I
So
don't
you just say you believe in science over religion, you just said that, like in my dream
No,
I
no,
don't think he said that.
Woman, we must evolve because we have to move forward, right? We don't walk backwards, right? Evolving doesn't only just relate to to how they view evolve, right? Bro, Dawkins didn't even teach you this. Darwin didn't teach you this. This is an atheistic community misusing science to disprove God. I don't believe their story about atheism.
No one misuses science to prove
Yeah, I don't think evolution has anything to do with God. I don't see any connection with that.
no connection.
We went from horses and carriages to vehicles, right? We went from TPs, right? Houses made
I'm glad to see you accepting
to
this.
cement. I mean, that is evolving, right? Like, what are you talking about? I think they steal. That's what I think. I think they steal. I think atheists steal. I don't think an atheist is really scientific at all.
But the way you're describing it, though, right? You're describing it as an evolutionary. It's something. It's science proves evolution, right? But faith believes in creation. God believes that He created everything, and so there could be no evolution if He created everything to be as it is. And it's
Why can't he create evolution?
Hold on one second.
I don't know.
God created.
Listen, they don't own the word
Can I cut for a second on that shit, man? Come on, man.
Of course you can.
Listen, be respectful for real. So, man, fuck y'all.
No, Cindy, go, Cindy, dale. Te hagas darte la pendeja.
I forgot.
Bro,
They're like professional assholes. Don't let them get to you.
Ramos.
No, they don't, but I get distracted either. You know, once around the fish tank and I already forgot.
Alright. Well, I don't see why God can't, like, if He does exist, you know, if you're just gonna just run with that real quick, there's no problem with why He can't create evolution. You know, like, I think if He did exist, this is the way the universe is. It must have been the only way to, like, create the true utopia, you know, because it's like an infinite universe. It's probably like his last, you know, his only way, you know? You gotta evolve.
Well, that's
because shit changes. Shit changes, bro. Shit changes all the time. You're gonna die, bro.
How do you know you didn't get bored with us and moved on to this project and let us fucking just do what we wanted to do? You know what I'm saying? That's what
You guys don't
But God created and then evolution happened when He fucking took His hands off of us. Is that what happened?
No. Galatians 3:11, the obvious impossibility of carrying out such a moral program should make it plain that no one can sustain a relationship with God that way. The person who lives in the right relationship with God does it by embracing what God arranges for him. Doing things for God is the opposite of entering into what God does for you. If Habuka had it right, the person who believes in God is set right by God, and that's the real life. Rule keeping does not naturally evolve into living by faith, but only perpetuates itself more and more. Rule keeping, a fact observed in the scriptures. The one who does these things, the rule keeping, continues to live by them. That's how the word evolved in there? Yeah.
And that was the point I wanted to make. That book stays evolving. Y'all can't put all that weight on that book because that book stays evolving. He just said it.
Yeah, many people can be illogical about many things. You know, I know a lot of doctors, lawyers, psychiatrists, scientists. I believe a lot of batshit crazy things. So, you know.
I don't think it's illogical to believe in God. I think it's 100% logical to both believe in God and not believe in God.
Give me some logical reasons it is.
I agree. It is logical for you guys to not believe in God. I used to not believe in God, so I understand the logic.
Johnny, I will give you the number one.
Well, I wouldn't say I was an atheist, though.
Even
but I was
Give me the
definitely
reason. This is too much build up. Give me the reason.
I asked you for the logical reasons,
Give me
Steve.
the reason.
I was starting. I will give you the number one logical reason why it's logical
Okay,
to
spit it out.
Let's see.
Yeah, Cindy's like that, Steve. We like her.
My bad. I'm just saying that's a hell of a build up.
These are the kind of people you're gonna have to deal with, Steve. Let us have it.
Johnny, the reason why it's logical to believe in God is because God cannot be disproven.
That doesn't make it logical.
It doesn't make it right. It doesn't make it right, but it does make it logical.
No, it doesn't. You can't disprove leprechaun.
And I say it does.
I say it doesn't because you can't disprove
Okay,
leprechaun.
we can agree to disagree then.
No,
Yes,
you can't.
yes, I can disprove leprechauns.
No,
I
it's
can't
not
disprove
logical.
leprechauns.
Give me the logical reason.
Yo, so how about we get to the bottom of it and either Johnny or Cindy debate Steve?
Yeah, give me the logical reason. There's no debate. This room is not a debate room. It's an idiot room. Steve,
Hey. Yeah, you deserve that. Yeah, you deserve that.
I'll tell you what, I'll make a blanket statement. It's logical to believe in anything that cannot be disproven. It doesn't mean that if I believe in it, it's right. But if you can't disprove it, then it's not illogical to believe in it. Anything.
So when we read the Bible, is it logical to believe that Jesus is the God of the Bible? Of course. It's so much logical. It's
that's not logical.
scientific. It is scientific.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Science,
How?
right?
How is that taking
Okay, psi, the word psi means to know, and X means the action and the process. So to know the process of a thing is scientific. If you know the process of the Bible, you would realize that Jesus is God.
Let me tell you one thing. First of all, there is no process to the Bible, okay? There shouldn't be no fucking process to the Bible. Secondly, like I mentioned earlier, unless
What do you mean, of course? It's not that
unless
simple.
you speak and read Hebrew,
Yeah, they never
right?
say no
You can't tell me what that text says with full confidence and accuracy because that book's been translated many, many times. Now, if you speak two languages, you know that when you try, hold on, let me land because I let you speak. Can I get the same courtesy, please? So look, if, right? If you speak two languages and you know that when you try to translate something from one to the other, you know that there's certain words you're gonna have to change to make it sound like, get that concept out. Because sometimes they
But not to get the job done.
Hold on, bro, like, damn, you have a problem with that.
You already said
You
this.
know, I didn't land though, but I didn't land though. Give me the respect, because I give you respect too, bro. Like, come on. Let's be grown ups right now.
You already said
Thank you.
this before.
So anyway,
Yeah,
because you keep interrupting me, my nigga. Like, look, I understand that my intelligence makes me feel insecure, but just, put your dick down for a second. Just hear me out. And at the end of the day,
Why don't you put your dick up?
no, I don't got one. You wish I had one, son. Anyway, fuck you, you big ass nigga.
I got you.
Fuck that shit out of you, my people, bro. That's annoying. You bitch.
I get it. The telephone game. I get the telephone game rhetoric, right?
So unless you can speak, so you know you gotta change words, so you can't sit there and say that the message that you're getting from your translation is the most what they said then.
Of course it
They
is.
will change it, and then also the Bible says do not lean on your own understanding. For the man that knows he knows nothing, knows that he knows nothing at all. So therefore, we cannot put all our
See, that's a misnomer.
Listen, no, the book tells you not to fucking put all faith into one thing. You gotta go ahead and fucking get information from everywhere. That's called science.
We do that.
That's called science. That's what it says. So look, the Bible just told you that you not in your own understanding, right? And a man who knows that he knows nothing, then that tells you that you should not put all your weight into this fucking book because the book tells you to not to fucking to believe all this shit. Are you serious?
Yeah, but what do you think?
Make sense. You can't argue with that.
Okay, I got you. The Ten Commandments, right? If you don't notice, if you can notice, right? It's a conception made through human experiences, right? It's like receiving feedback. It's like receiving a bunch of emails from people that are fans of you. You get a general consensus. Well, we got thou shalt not kill from the human experience. That's the way I see it. I don't have no more invites, Johnny.
So,
Oh my God, that came right back into it.
Steve left because he didn't want to deal with it. Steve.
Hey, it doesn't matter.
It's a lot.
We don't like white people anyways. Yeah, we don't like crackers anyways.
I know you're a racist, and you expose yourself
Partially,
all the time
partially.
to being a racist.
Partially.
Is Jesus a racist too? You think Jesus is?
No, but I'm not Jesus.
No, he's not. Why are you?
Cause you guys make it hard for black.
Racism didn't exist back then, so we cannot have been racist because racism didn't exist back
No,
then.
you're a spoiled baby. You sit around watching cartoons
Hey,
eating Captain Crunch.
Who said racism did not exist back then?
Nobody has.
Amen. Yeah.
That's how much you know the worst thing, Wally.
Are you having a hard time being a Muslim attacking atheists? It's because your faith is weak, sir.
Right.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
My faith is
You
not
ought,
weak.
you ought not to be converting people because you don't have the right doctrine.
Right. It's illogical to believe in things.
No, I don't force myself on other people.
Bro, you don't have to. That's what I mean. That's the reason why I say that your Quran is wrong and the Bible is right. Because the Bible says that if you don't tell a wicked man that he shall surely die, God is going to require your blood instead of his. So since you don't have this written in your Quran, oh, shut up, you demon. The reason why you stay quiet is because you guys are nuanced, right? And you don't have all the keys.
No, because
Yes, bro, your Quran says you don't have all the keys. The Quran says if you doubt any keys you have, to come to us and we will set you right.
bro,
What? It's true.
you follow 10 commandments?
Yes, of course, man. I have no choice. I follow it without even knowing. They're written in my heart.
So Ahmed is a Muslim. I didn't know that.
Yes, I'm Muslim.
Ah, okay, Ahmed. Do you live in the United States?
There is a prophecy. Shut up, Johnny. You're not well equipped to talk to Muslims.
I was asking Ahmed something. I just want to know if he lived in the United States. You do? He said.
I live in California.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear about your accident.
Hey, shut up, bitch. You don't need no fucking pity from you.
Pico, shut up. Shut up before I slap you around in front of everybody. Don't
Yo, is acting all fake modest and shit. Oh,
Don't make me
sorry, you had an
I'll say
accident.
it.
No, you're not, you bitch. You don't
He
care.
wants to talk about modesty. He calls himself king. He makes all these little fucking titles for himself.
Hey, Steve said,
You're a modest guy.
bro,
buddy.
Steve said he loved you, and you checked him, and you said, you don't love me, Steve. And then Steve says, okay, I don't love you. All right, that's just what happened right now. You know, you're being a fake, modest guy, acting like you care about his accident.
No, I care very much about his accident.
But you don't.
No, yes, I do. You're a liar. You're also a liar and a racist. I care very much about his accident and about him as a person. Very sad.
You don't care about Ahmed more than me.
I'm saying it was a very
I
sad.
said you don't care about him more than me.
I do.
Liar.
I don't care about him more than you.
Ahmed, I don't think there's
If you were
nothing
in
wrong.
an accident, I'd give blood for you if you needed. That's how much I care.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with you, Ahmed. As a matter of fact, I think we have given you confidence to come on stage and even have a conversation with us, right? Because we're like a bunch of nice people.
No, you're not. You're a piece of
We
shit.
are nice, bro. Bro,
No,
you
you're
see
not.
how
You're a
Ahmed, you
piece
see?
of shit. You are a piece of shit. And I'll die knowing that. See, I'm a character judge.
Yeah.
That's what
I know, but is your wife a piece of shit?
It's like water. Especially with the water.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm twiddling my side.
Yeah.
Shit too.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of you. Pieces
Bro, that
of
was
shit.
a good time. Shit, bro. I fuck with that little intersection. I fuck with that intermission.
So you should try to work on yourself, Armando, and be a better person.
For what? I've already made it.
You haven't made anything.
You
made what?
stupid
You
bitch.
made it. You mean that the whole goal is for you to get your reward, fuck everybody else? You made it.